contact on this, and Tommytaria is down and out.
That's going to get spotted out by the Aldo, and he actually stays here. We'll find the first on kyedae. We'll dash back in, Cena tries to follow up, but Ethan.
Still able to do that, even while being a little worse for wear. Hiko now on that lean over as well from the market. The paranoia has to be now respected. You can see 100 Thieves just kind of sitting deeper in the site. They're going to force the hand of it. Now know there's at least 2 players close by. Lovely combination. The swing from Hiko pulls the attention. The backlines from Nitro, who still needs to do a bit more, though, because Zeke is still doing very well here. Jump beacon is going to be a 1-for-1 trade out, and now a 1v1. Steel, nerves of 27 HP is all he's got to work with. Steel is going to close this gap, but does he check on the site? Maybe he has to check towards the backside. He's going to have to make that sound if he wants to drop down. Steel waits. He's still trying to draw out this player. He's going to go through every single option. Audio cue now. starzo! Particularly be that fighter himself. However, at this point, we do see that territory now being garnered by Acend. They've taken over short. They're kind of filtering towards the site. You can see how deep 100 Thieves are playing. And actually, still just gets run straight over. Cena's right there, but that's Ethan. That's Nitro getting onto the scene. And now kyedae's last one alive. Well handled. 3 stand. That's important. And again, this is the early rounds. This is about economy building towards CT. And again, this 3-2 split's going to be coming in right about now. They're starting to take that space as Steel waits, tucked down on the site. The spray's good for 1. Needs a second. Needs a follow-up. He's in danger. Nitro bails him out towards Zeke. But with CNED's success, the site is now into question. Nitro at the back of Boathouse, though, just holds his nerve, stays patient. CNED looks left, looks right. He gets the frag towards Nitro. And now starzo and CNED. The last 2 stand, but they do have the site, and they've got the spike and the res.
Actually, Blade Storm available for Cena as well if he wants to throw that in the mix. 100 Thieves closing the distance now, might even be able to prevent this plant from going down.
Ethan
does just that.
Huge shot from Ethan, right on the wallbang, predicting that plant spot, and now time is everything. Ethan! He doesn't need to see him to kill him. Takes down Bone Cold, and Acend are going to be reeling off the back of that. Ethan, that's the value of that man. He is an incredible player at this point, just denying that spike plant.
But Steel's utility once again on lane. Slaying up again, the first one here, the ping comes through, starzo will fall. The first and the second's just as free.
It's just
must be nice.
Dreamy, isn't it? You're loving that one.
Let's go, baby. Nice shot.
Spike only just getting planted now. Cena will find Asuna.
Spike planted.
Zeke's the next port of call though, and he is low HP, down to 30 right now.
Yeah, on the side they have a decent crossfire to hold as well. This could be the linchpin to this playback through. If this can get broken down, kind of post-plant on site becomes a little bit trickier. Nice flash, but a better shot from Z. Good trade from Steel, though. Now it's Steel and Hiko. A 2v3. Time working against them here. HP's not perfect. Yeah, he's not going to get that one towards kyedae. Perfect play on the angle, but Hiko's been clutch before. I think this one might be a little too far for him. starzo, brilliant work. And Acend needed that after having a couple of rounds where they found no fruit for all that labor. This
setup, though. He's
it's
in
nasty.
line, the turret spots, the nano swarms there with the gravity well. It's going to
Go
slow
for it.
this right down.
Oh,
beautiful stuff, but it's a 1-for-1.
It is great trade. Again, kyedae's trades so far in this round have been essential for the survival. Hiko, though, he just knows it too well. Gonna fall away, play safely. Maybe expecting a lurk through middle, but no one's on it.
Sitting here with the operator, though, he has to find this first one.
And this is the chance for it. Now knows there's a fair few players coming from heaven. One goes up, one goes down. It's not a shot seen. It's wanted. Instantaneously punished by Nitro. Oh, and Zeke's made a meal of it as well. 100 Thieves grinning on this one. That could have been way dicier.
Been looking for a tag, but just to try and deny this plant coming through. First in, look at the bit. Actually, it could have been 3 for Ethan with that line up there inside the smoke. But this setup in particular, again, when it gets towards that late round, this desperation, you know, all these close angles to clear out.
On the way out, no one's going to be leaning through early. You can see Ethan starting to explore as well towards short. CNED's still chilling out at the bottom there. See how much he can get away with. He gets checked on Steel. Very diligent in this. Nice deep flash as well. That's going to keep them at bay. Second to follow. And there's the swing. Steel's up for the fight, but he loses it. There's the shutdown from Acend. They needed that, and then some. 3 alive. Rifles now can be filtered.
He rotated this side. Cosmic Divide will come through. Actually, it's going to create a little pocket here, just on site.
Swarm grenade out.
And just in front of Dice, actually, for a plant potentially to come through.
There's a lot of bodies on this side now. 100 Thieves have read this
I love
quite
that
early.
behind it, actually, as well.
And there it is. As soon as you show your face, Steel's just playing in between it. He still gets away with at least 1 in this, but Hiko's got his back. Again, always in those back lines, making presence noted. The only one to really fight back so far is starzo with a double. But he needs more of that. Another one waiting in heaven. That's going to be Ethan.
Left.
And bear in mind, Asuna is on short. And there it is. Clean from Ethan. very calm at the end. They got a little nervous, but ShahZaM trying to explore a little.
Okay, well. One way asuna will actually find Bone Cold as well. Seeker's invested here.
Oh, Hiko!
Another headshot as well.
Hiko's rolling back the years, man. This is something to watch. There it is. Now, where here comes that crunch down middle. Good punish towards Hiko, but now there's further afield, just in the periphery. He's got so many problems, yeah, and on the other side, he's barely alive. Ethan's hunting him down. This rifle gone.
The Fury from distance actually popped. I think that was 2 tags on the first. There's no follow-up though, just damage.
Yeah, Sinat's going to take the space on the side though. He wants to try and make some sort of safer passage, but Nitro's still going to be dipping through, maybe having a little look from heaven. Does pick up 1, steals found Bone Cold. This is looking problematic as we're down to Sinet, Zeke, kyedae. Zeke's doing well, but they still need to get control of this Ethan. Is he aware of Zeke's positioning? No, now he is though, as his head gets ripped off.
The spike.
How does Nitro play this though? This man, he wants to get aggressive. Zeke might have just felt that pressure, maybe starting to consider it. Oh, Zeke! Huge shot to close out that half there.
4th, the entirety of that round. Again, I think Ethan just misses line of sight there with the Trailblazer.
Oh, Zeke. Lovely to see. Ethan's on the site, the spike's been buried through. ShahZaM's got to be careful. Did a good bit of chip damage on the way, but given a lot more space. Steal denies 2 peaks as well. ShahZaM and Zeke go down. Nitro's right there. And now Sinet and kyedae desperately trying to hold on to this. What can you do with it? Sinet's now been found as kyedae. A 1v3, but look at the HP. It is low, but it doesn't matter. Nitro's got it. Yeah, there it is. Bit of a read, but already Asuna's on the site. Bone Cold noted. Needs a pixel out of place. Couldn't quite collect on that. Still finds him. Sinet can't find it either. This is now looking not so ideal as the weaponry's pretty light. They may not be pretty, but it's a frag nonetheless as ShahZaM and kyedae, a classic, and well, a Marshall.
And whether or not they can find any more damage done, actually Hiko down to 49 HP, so that will be the first one if any, but this ShahZaM will fall immediately. Now it's left to kyedae. Try and do something and nothing. We'll cover a bit. 3 survive for 100 Thieves.
To deal with this, losing that mid space pretty quickly as well. Zeke at the back of the site sprays in wildly, hoping for connection here. I think he's finding a fair bit. Look at Steel. Look at Nitro. The walking wounded make it towards the site, but that's a big pickup. Shut down from Acend. 4 quick kills back to back, leaving Hiko in the undesirable job of trying to do what he can with so little in hand, and shut down in the end by ShahZaM. What a round.
As soon as they hear the Odin start ringing out, you can see here. I think actually he did deal with it. I thought he hid from it actually, so that's interesting. They were just unable to trade that. The spacing slightly off there from 100 Thieves.
So much attention, buying so much time. 4 players trying to deal with him. It's just Nitro on his own. Finally gets caught off, but that's huge information and a huge tag. Hiko from downtown just finds ShahZaM. And the post plants are so well established, so deep in the site now.
And they have to be aware of the possibility. Sinet actually comes through. He found the first. Ethan didn't respond. No way, Sinet.
There he is. That's the magic you needed to come through, but Hiko still stands. And if he stands, there's a chance, but not right now. Bone Cold. Look at what they've got to drop down into. They better get the timing just right because they're being brutalized here. Look at this kyedae at the back of the side. Just softens them up. Finds 1. Finds 2. The turret is in action. It ain't even Tommy. It's kyedae. As Hiko and Steel. So little progress here.
Look at where the spike is now, Lauren. It's unretrievable. Sinet will find Steel. Hiko left in a 1v5, and again, I'm not a gambling man, but I definitely wouldn't fancy his odds here. Sinet will stamp it out. It's a prime gaming flawless, and Acend.
But I mean, now they're starting to pick up these rounds, find that momentum, and this from kyedae is lovely. The pressure that he was under so quickly as well. That utility forcing the dash towards the site too.
He can somewhere different every single round. Again, that Aldro will actually confirm it's only 1 outside.
He's going to commit to this. It's a good read because they know pressure's going to come in off short as well.
Exactly.
Very nice read to post up on that. He hit the shot, he looks silly, but jeez. Nitro just about getting away with his life there, 8 HP. But look at what they've got to work with. It's few and far between. It's little odds and ends, and Acend make it to 11 flawlessly as well. Asuna is just going to walk on in. Okay, ShahZaM having to respect this a little, fall back towards the side. The chip damage is coming through, but the running from Asuna has been caught off. ShahZaM's fallen for none of it. And the follow-up, good trade for Nitro, a little late, but a little late in the day, but now there's problems. Bone Cold, He's on his own. He's got 2 players coming his way. Steals there, jumps in. Life on the line, but Bone Cold. He's buying time and he's getting frags while he's doing it. Hiko can't make it happen. And sinatraa, out of nowhere, is finding the form that terrifies most.
That was absolutely insane. Again, Bone Cold just, no, I think hearing that operator, he's like, okay, I'm going to post. I'm going to make sure. What is that? What is that?
Yeah, give it a
that
smile.
Yeah.
Give it a smile. ShahZaM can still play behind this wall. None of those early gambits that 100 Thieves were looking for have really paid off yet. There's the clear and there's the kill. Nitro goes down, now there's problems. 20 seconds.
Stall.
They are running out of time here for 100 Thieves. Asuna has to make a play, make something happen. But it's kyedae with the double, the triple for kyedae. And sinatraa shuts it down. A Prime Gaming flawless to close out map 1. We have finally seen. Waiting for that side contact, who can maybe do something, but he might get past one of them, but there's a second layer to this. Oh no, there isn't! That second layer just peeled away, and now Hiko gets absolutely everything he's ever dreamed of. Zeke's in trouble. What? Hiko still gets him from the grave!
Way, man.
And they're gonna get that spike defuse.
See here, 100 Thieves, again, it's right late here, but we'll find the opener.
All trying to set this into motion, but there's still so many players to get past.
What?
Gorgeous shot from Asuna. And now it's Bone Cold and kyedae. How has this happened? And now there's problems. kyedae is lower HP, still finds Asuna, and Bone Cold appears from the sewers. Nitro's got him. kyedae's now a 1v2. The time is so close, though. They've got it. They've actually pulled off that retake, hitting themselves.
I don't know if just as this built it, again, ShahZaM caught off with the shorty here.
That's
I think,
a rifle.
Yeah, Asuna getting the upgrade is what turns this so quickly in 100 Thieves' favor.
Better outcome than that, because look at the money on Acend. It's in pieces. That looked like an absolute gifter. It's not. Now Nitro trying to play towards that B site. He's just eating flashes. Hiko's got his cross. Doesn't want to over-peek this. At least be able to call out a little bit of info off the back of it, allowing Asuna to get around. Steal on the spam. It's all very clean. But as Asuna, the timing couldn't have been better. Catches one. Oh, the follow-up is absolutely unthinkable at this point. Doesn't look too ready to back away either. He wants some support. He gets it. Hiko from us just across the map, finding ShahZaM. The Bone Cold's closed the gap here, but I don't know what he can do with this. kyedae still has to do incredibly well. Hiko did consider it. That internal clock just a second away. kyedae's punishing Asuna. We're in a 2v3. I'm getting a little nervous here.
20 seconds left as well. Now Nitro's completely unnoted though. He should find this one. It should be the freest kill of the game. Spike noted. Bone Cold now in a 1v3. Has to try and recover this, but Nitro again stays tucked in on sandbags and will completely eliminate that, and you noted it. Way to work around as well. Hiko actually looking as if he's going to take first contact. Cosmic Divide will cross. Hiko got to be careful here. Zeke actually hard clears that, but the trades are in favor of Acend.
Yeah, and sinatraa starting to come alive a little. Ethan and Steel, I don't know how you're going to stop this 22 seconds. Spike's going down. Do they have anything for this? Both flashes with Ethan and a little lax from Bone Cold, just kind of stepping on out, and now there's starting to be some problems. Steel turns that flash, he now knows someone's been caught by it. Notes him towards hell, but there's sinatraa. Where the buck stops here, Ethan with a quick flash finds him! Completely blind! I thought he was going to line up, but kyedae's safe. Okay, but Bone Cold's progress is pretty big, actually. Quite deep towards this now, going to get at least this one towards backside. Asuna, a quick shot. And now waiting on the cross is going to be Ethan. Going to get one. That's not bad, but the trades are effective. But it's Nitro, again, the backline hero here. Sprays in well, but it's kyedae's. That safe pair of hands from that prior round. 1v2. Now he's going to get the information, but already you're seeing that work coming out from Hiko. Oh, it's perfect work from Hiko.
Of course it is. I think so. That execution was so weird. Like, the timing on the smokes, there was nothing smoked off there. It almost like Ascender, like, yeah, they know we're here. It's confirmed we're here. Let's try and run it down. And right there, I mean, they stack up. They try and play, you know, trades on the way in, but looks like he's going to pop it outside garage here and try and run through. And this time, 2 players on the other side of it. Trailblazer in support, sinatraa as well to follow through.
Oh, sinatraa just got Nitro, and there's no chance for Ethan. He was just flash in hand caught off. Great approach from Zeke and sinatraa. This is the power 1-2 combo that can be a game changer, but we haven't seen much opportunity for it yet. But this is a round that I feel has been crafted by ults and individuals. It's hard to replicate in the more regular rounds. Asuna and Hiko, last 2 standing. There's a lot of presence all around them. Flash goes a little deeper. kyedae still just sprays in, gets asuna as Hiko gets caught as he tries to support. Prime Gaming flawless.
I'll be honest, now that we've seen this kind of pace change, but previously on that eco round here on the back of...
Okay,
well. Yeah, sure, I dare you to find that opener every single round, CNED.
I mean, don't give him a challenge.
I'm not saying I don't want to see it.
We'll take it, but... Now let's sit back and watch. Seeker's come in. Looks like Acend looking towards that B side now. Going to commit a little deeper. Of course, 100 Thieves have to respect that. They have to sit a little deeper on this themselves. Sit at the backside of those connectors. You're seeing Asuna on the other side of the smoke here to Zeke, who gets tagged up. But CNED walks on forward. CNED is just turning it on. This is the man you want to see come alive for the side. ShahZaM going to claim one towards Steel. His bone cold to close. And
exactly. What was the game plan for you then go, okay, we're tilted now. Let's run it down.
There we go. Speaking of a tilter, that could be frustrating, but CNED still alive. It's Zeke who's going to have his life taken away. Ethan's going to take that space, going to push him potentially long as well. Steel's on the way over.
Look at subroza, just on the left side of the screen here. Asuna coming up with the blade storm. He's going to find the back of CNED.
Just ahead of the timing they predicted. Asuna now with the punish on one. Looks for the follow-up. It's not going to be him. It's going to be Ethan. Shut down. Acend gets sent back on the line for this. Now map 1 did go to Acend. Let's see how this goes, because 100 Thieves are coming out swinging already. 2 big kills, make it 3! Asuna going to get things kicked off perfectly. Yes, CNED does get a passing gift, but they're going to need a lot more!
What?
And kyedae is finding more! How is this a 1v2? And CNED has closed the gap. Red, predicted by Hiko, he can't deal with it! 100 Thieves!
Now working at a harder deficit already. I mean, we were just talking about this before we started Haven. Acend love to be proactive, and it always starts with a pistol round. Again, asserting that dominance. Those are the characteristics we usually see from them. Let's see what they can get done here in round 2.
Okay.
Good start.
That's a great start. That's an even better follow-up. Zeke's punished Steel, but there's still 3 players. Again, so on behind this, the tags are perfect, the 1-2 combo, and have very few options. The flash comes in, Nitro has to respect it, but he will at least punish CNED. Next step forward, Zeke's on the menu, he still comes up with the goods. As Hiko presented a 1v4. It ain't happening, Acend aren't out of it yet, they are still fighting right back into this.
Recon bolt will be sent through. Yeah, actually, I think it did. No, it pinged Bone Cold. They're going to find a freebie on the back of that. kyedae cannot respond either.
He's just swarmed right now. This player's surrounding him. ShahZaM's found Ethan out of nowhere. And now they need some more. Nitro, though. Great catch from him towards Zeke. kyedae still trying to do what he can. And ShahZaM! He was at the bottom of the board. He's still finding damage, still finding work. And so is Hiko! A 1v1 out of nowhere. 6 bullets and a dream. And on the other side, kyedae. The front shows and Hiko! He's clutching out again for 100 Thieves. It's being taken away. You can see Acend trying to find that space. And the space is being taken away already. One on the side. Banger of a shot from Bone Cold, but he needs more than that. And Ethan's not going to let it happen. Again, good trades, and the problem is 100 Thieves have more players up right now.
ShahZaM has to respect this utility coming through. 100 Thieves will actually force their way up long. I think they're going to catch that blind, though.
Flash.
ShahZaM can't find that.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. ShahZaM could have really done with that frag coming in time, and he still can't get it. And now Steel's over here. Perfect supporting play. ShahZaM's read it, though, but Steel just swings out on him. And now a 1v3 to try and deny 12. Oh, he's got a Spectre to work with. How does he close the gap on this?
And an Aldrone to deal with.
Oh. And now the steps are heard. The information noted. Flashes aren't going to find anything. They just pile it on. 100 space taken. Quick plant too. Nothing to stop this. Maybe CNED can be the thing to stop it. Just spams away. Buddy, is that you? And now he's going to carry on forward. He still wants to try and close that gap, trying to get in their faces. He's not going to stop anymore. It's absolute mayhem. And CNED is trying to thrive in it. Hiko still stands though, but the defuse is coming in. Wait, the spray! Oh my God, are we really seeing this right now? There's nothing they can do.
Oh my God. The lockdown as well will confirm it.
Oh.
We'll get detained here.
Look at he's not even got his hand on the keyboard, and maybe he should. No, he doesn't need it.
There's no way, man. Stop it, Steel.
Get him out of the game. This is unthinkable. He's actually got the defuse. Oh, Josh!
No way, Josh!
What have you done?
What am I watching?
What have you done to us?
Then the net again.
Here we go.
Oh, great.
Okay. Real nice. Loving that. Yeah, he's feeling it. Look.
Look,
Yeah, he's loving
in
it.
the air.
Yeah.
Imagine losing it, but no confirmation on the back of that.
Left.
Seen it actually. I don't know if he did spot it, but he will hear him.
Yeah, Cena should have that. He does. Catching steal. This should force the hand towards C now. The time will anyway. 18 seconds. Clearing that close box. Ethan's won the fight, but there's Starzo makes his appearance. That's one. That's two. The third? Not going to happen. Nitro's got it, but 11 seconds. They're running out of time here. Nitro doesn't have the spike, and behind that smoke, it's CNED. A knife to the throat, and there's another round for Acend.
They're not shy about it.
No. While this happens, the C pieces now confirmed. They are very much committing. Asuna on towards the site. It's Vocal, who's actually lost his life almost instantly. kyedae is trying to keep his head down.
He's
They
unnoted.
don't know he is here. They have no idea. They've just cleared CT. They're going to be happy with that. kyedae. What can you do? A deep flash. It sets you up. It's one. The second, yes, but the third. Hiko could trade, and Hiko out of nowhere finding two. And now it's CNED in a 1v3. The man has been hot and cold, and we need a hot round from CNED here.
Spike planted.
We want this map to continue going, otherwise 100 Thieves get what they need. They open up the chance for a third. CNED takes some damage, and Asuna closes it down. No harm, no foul. The map is won. There was nothing weird, nothing out of ordinary happened there.
No, nothing at all weird. Again, necessarily the ace up the sleeve, but Acend will try and force their way in here. So they're actually going to throw a lead and flash behind it as well. So the Thieves will go 2 for 2 here.
Yeah, Nitro's chasing.
Themselves in. Zeke, what?
How did Zeke turn that? That looked like Nitro's all day, but Hiko's not far from this, and neither is Steel. And you're right, the spike now noted. The spam comes out. It does catch kyedae. Look at that, 13 HP. Trying to close the back. Oh, Hiko, let's go! What a catch, but it's CNED. A 1v2. Has to respect it. Has to go through the wall as well. Gonna find one. Gets away. It's now on Steel here. And time is on CNED's side this time, but Steel kept going. He kept looking for that fight. And CNED down to 35 HP. Steel a little better off here. Gonna try and deny some angles from him. Steel could do with this one. He doesn't expect the peek again. It's still a miss, but that one isn't. CNED's got it 3 for him. But how on earth? This is such a strange round with such a heavy lean towards A. Maybe feeling comfortable on the retakes. Big jump peek from Nitro. He's going to know there's players coming his way. Maybe even noting the spike there. But he has to keep moving. He's not going to be able to sit still for a second because Zeke's closed that gap. Now Zeke wants to try and find that space on the site. Allow some sort of safety for that spike to get across and maybe get a plant.
That's actually in the thick of things.
Bob flash.
Yeah, actually, there you go. We'll come through. Steel will find his third as well. Ethan now close the distance. CNED operator in hand. He's got to consider saving this now.
30
That's
seconds
100
left.
Thieves will give him
Something like that? Well, good swing from Ethan.
Miscalculation potentially on the dash there. He can get to a full. Things will be tied up 2 apiece now. You know, at that point, really, Acend have nothing else, right, to even figure this out. It's got to be CNED to push up and at least spot out 1 or 2 players. But the Owl drone's burnt up to him here, and this time, big switch up from 100 Threes. There's 3 players here to defend B site.
CNED just absolutely eating it, dude. There's no way out. You're gutted at that one, Ethan. Good spray, Steel. Just the clothesline at the end. Very sharp and a lovely adjustment. Good read on that. It's not going to be the first or last time we've seen Nitro with a weapon like this, but CNED has far more reps these days. Asuna, though, quickly through. They don't actually get as flashed as maybe they'd imagined. And the quick pop flash back. Ethan's forced off from this. This is a really powerful site take. They're still pushing through on this. Hiko could do with a bit of that magic, but it's not happening for him right now. Nothing's really coming through. And this close play coming out. They challenge on every single angle there. They finally successfully take the site in a full buy round, but I mean, we had ults coming out. We had plenty being thrown out there. So much is put towards this. You can see as to why, though. Ascender en route. Bone Cold, the first to stand forward. Meets Steel and loses. The follow-up, though, is a victory coming out for Acend. Zeke does claim Asuna, and there goes Steel. So now Sight's suddenly a little bit more available. It was a bit of an alien, but the last 2 are deeper on that site.
Oh, actually, Nitro nearly caught off guard there, but Ethan finds Zeke in response there. Ethan got to be careful here, but CNED will actually swing and he will find it. Nitro now, last man standing for 100 Thieves.
Now he knows where roughly they are. He's got a decent idea. Spike Plant and CNED where he was. How are you going to drag him out of it, though? How are you going to try and make this favorable to you? A couple of junk peeks here and there, but they're not going to re-peek on that once they've got that little bit of confirmation. kyedae's just biding the time. See if he can add to that paranoia. Maybe he's crossed, maybe he hasn't. Oh, CNED just checks. They're all just gathering tiny pieces of information on each other. He's made it towards the site, he's got the rifle, but he doesn't have much time. He has to make the move now, and they are just playing ring-a-rosy. Look at them going around it. He gets the fire one, but sined claims the round for Acend. Thieves can be happy enough they at least won that battle to some degree. Zeke still trying to eliminate anyone he can. Hiko answers right back, doesn't deny the spike plant, but he does catch Bone Cold. Now, that's an advantage to be played with. Asuna does have that rifle, so does Hiko. Nitro got...
Look at kyedae.
What is going on here? kyedae's on the flank though, but he's got so many targets to deal with. Luckily for him, ShahZaM's bailed him out as well. ShahZaM's playing well from the site. Tries to control these building threats that were just kind of looming in the background and steal. Your last man alive. Ain't gonna happen. sined shuts the chapter on this round, and Acend starting to tear away with a bit of a lead.
Rented.
Just saw it flash up there. I'm not entirely sure, but again, feeling the same way about these last few rounds you are. But again, for me, it's on these slow rounds where Nitro's able to walk, tube on what do they achieve on the back of it? It's nothing, effectively. Again, it's a...
Okay, Steel's now confirmed there's presence, and I'm sure there's temptation for Asuna now to make a bit of a play, start maybe leaning out a bit. It's kyedae to find Hiko. That's one of the backline players now removed. If I've got that spike, I'm looking at B going, well, I know Hiko's been playing this. There it is. Asuna even got a tag on another. Bone Cold, where are you? Bone Cold! It's an absolute fumble from Bone Cold, and you don't have to give Asuna 2 bites of the cherry. Zeke, oh, the drive-by from Ethan. 100 Thieves are putting up some work here. Finally, we see them find a bit of that magic themselves, a bit of that fire in the belly. And kyedae's still alive. And now, no way. No way. Whoa. sined, what is going on? kyedae finds Nitro. This is now a 2v2. It was a 2v4.
Steel and Ethan now have to regroup. sined still looking to pile on the pressure. Actually, Ethan will find sined. Now it all comes down to kyedae.
Don't ride him.
Require an ace for him to close this out. Will actually fake out the
ride him
mark
up.
yet. Actually, a lifeline for 100 Thieves, 8-4. A lot of pressure coming through on the B. Nitro actually going to try and get the tag, actually, but sined's the one to open it up.
How is it sined getting that? He does get traded. Wait,
no.
Okay, Hiko's still alive for now, so it's not over just yet for them. Still with a labored fight against Zeke, but it's okay. Hiko! He gets it on kyedae, and you're right. He just strolled on in, but Bone Cold around the back. Now, Steel was looking this way, but for how long does he look this way? Trying to protect Hiko as he checks for this. And Bone Cold knows this is out and about, but now he's got the cross, the spike. There is an angle he can play with as he knows there's still one here. Steel keeps his life. Hiko has to be on red alert now. Protect Steel in this matter. Both now tagged up here. Bone Cold, it's a 1v2, but that's one! And now Hiko,
Down B.
the man who's got ice in his veins, clutches out so often. But Bone Cold, we've said it before, one of the best pistol players we get to watch sometimes. And he's made it closer. He goes, no idea. Now he does. 8 more
left.
goes at this with the amount in the mag. He steps closer. Hiko on the other side looks right. Oh my God! Bone Cold, get out of here! Get out with that adjustment!
The Red Bull clutch here in the second half pistol round. After I think 100 Thieves able to stabilize for a moment there. I gotta say it. Bone Cold playing this to perfection. That flick. What can they get done?
sined gets a lot of contact through this. He knows there's a fair few players on the other side. kyedae, same sort of thing. These two have been outstanding on that first half as well. And there it is. You're seeing more of that. kyedae and Zeke doing well. Asuna the only one to make impact. Hiko is down. 10 rounds for Acend. They are on the verge.
Getting scary. Again, Acend not really set up just yet. kyedae's still got a ways to go to rejoin his teammates. See if Acend can find anything on the way in here. Actually, that's an absolutely slapping sined before he even has a chance.
Clean round is exactly what 100 Thieves would need in this scenario. Oh, Ethan, keep your life. There's a lot of rifles. You don't want to be losing here. The flash killers, he eats it, but he still takes Ethan with him. But Asuna, this is a big round for him. A very big round for Asuna, keeping them at arm's length. And ShahZaM shouldn't be able to get too far. No, they still have a little bit of a glance, which is exactly what they needed to do. Yeah. And there it is. 4 alive, just fine. Keep those rifles up, game back on.
And a Guardian, so he's got to find this first headshot, if anything, and he will do just that. Asuna and Spike noted.
One shot, one kill. He needs some more though. Gonna dip through the smoke. He tries to catch Hiko off guard. That doesn't happen. Hiko too aware. And now the 3v3.
Spike planted.
Spike is down. So 100 Thieves at least have the time in their favor. Gonna pop the ult as well. They want to make sure they've got a nice defensive area to hold down. Maybe leave that backline to be controlled by Nitro on that final look through, Hiko, if needed. But look at the gap already being closed. Ascend right around them. These are very tricky positions to hold down. Now Nitro's been noted. He wants to push out for it, but Steel's got his back. Bone Cold gone. Viper v Viper. It's going to be Steel with another CNET down to it. Nitro's found it. And this is still going their way. 100 Thieves are digging deep right now.
Gap a little more. See if Ascend have anything actually available to throw into this. Wow, Steel found this next one. Wow, he actually swings out there. I thought he got it from straight inside the Viper's pit, but we'll actually reveal CNED here, so he's faced with a dilemma, actually. Yeah, look at that, he finds Ethan just behind Nitro.
He plays it so well. How is he so calm under this much pressure? Still surrounded on all fronts. Zeke's got his back though. Asa's been caught. That flag's now removed. Oh, but a bounding player comes flying on in, and he leaves it all in the hands of Hiko. Finding this kill would have been essential. Oh, the tag onto Bone Cold. This could be sick. No, CNED just destroying the dreams of Hiko there.
Hiko's so close to finding that. Again, the headshot, just a response. It feels bad for Ethan. The dash forward from Nitro is what gets him killed. But again, Ascend, they withstand so much pressure here. Finally, again, all it needs is a classic right click. He's pushing out Steel, is not looking his way at all, Lauren. Oh my god, he's going to post up right behind him.
Oh, this is the weirdest exchange. Zeke just gets a freebie on Steel. Absolutely none the wiser. If anything, this will spur on 100 Thieves. They have to now make this if, but ShahZaM waits. The Judge on the other side just causing dread. The jump up, it's going to get the tag. Another flash comes out. He is being the biggest problem. He's setting up killers, and he's taking down 100 Thieves. Ascend on the verge now of getting to 12. As Asuna called upon in the dire hours now to try and do something to take this back. That's one. He knows there's another chance here. Oh, he's close. The gap! Asuna, this is incredible, but he's got more to do. CNED on 1 HP. And then one above. It's going to be Zeke and CNED to shut it down. 12 is on the board. Ascend a 1 away. Thing. Bone Cold. Oh, he pulls the trigger. Nitro. He's still. Oh, Nitro! What a heroic round from him, but there's still CNED. Oh, the battle of the ops going out. He's just about catching him in the heels. How is CNED alive? They're trying to close this gap, but it's CNED on the other side. There is always a chance when it's CNED. He's going to find Ethan. He falls away to the back of the site. And now he's got another chance of this. The rest of his side are coming around, but he wants back in. He wants to get aggressive. He wants to stop this now before it starts. But the spike's going down. The Viper's pit is up. And the chances dwindle now.
And actually faced with...
He's still here, man.
So much to deal with on site. And CNED still dug in. Doesn't get another tag. He's down to 67 HP now. Does he go exploring?
Unrelenting aggression. He finally gets caught up by Asuna. And the last player alive is ShahZaM in 1v4. And this would be double digits for 100 Thieves. So desperately needed. He's trying to play something almost ninja in this. Not going to happen. Hiko's got him. Oh, we're at double digits, boys. Going to lead the way on this one. There's the flash. There's the Lear. Everything's going their way. They haven't made the step to the side yet, but also look at the lurk coming out from Steel as well. That's going to be the late game plan that could punish these rotations, but they still need to win the fight on the site. Pop of the ult, it comes down. Bone Cold's in trouble. High flash comes in. He's eaten it, but he's still alive.
No way.
Until then, Hiko finds Bone Cold. 4 now alive. They know it. You can see it on Bone Cold's face. He kicks back. He knows they're in danger. There's the look. What? Wait, Hiko, what just happened? It's okay. It's okay. Or is it? CNED's still alive. Okay, Nitro, there it is. Call on those years of experience. Call on it now, because don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years. 12-12. We're going OT. Swing and a miss though. Doesn't find Nitro on the other side, but now Nitro has the angle. Gonna be harder to clear. The gun barrel being kind of toyed with. He's with ShahZaM closes in though. Gonna get himself right towards the back lines of sight. He's gonna walk this. You know he's gonna walk this.
Oh,
but he's flashed! Oh no way! This is a fumble and a half. Asuna and Nitro greeting with a smile. They weren't phased at all. CNED, Zeke, Killers, there's the dig deep, there's the team you need to be seeing. Killers on the swing, gets caught by Nitro. CNED and Zeke, the last two alive, and Zeke is already tagged low. This needs to be some of that CNED work, and it's not going to happen. Nitro has outdone him, Steel's outdone him. 100 Thieves take the lead.
Now they will stack up towards shop. Actually, one Remember, Steel, we've pushed through Hall here, but Nitro found himself some space to work with. Bone Cold and Stars are up behind this wall. Damage exchange. kyedae's actually isolated right now. The flash is perfect.
He's closed the gap. Ethan's coming with another. This could be it. 100 Thieves on the verge of destroying Acend, ripping the lead away from them as Zeke and CNED need to rise above, and they can't do it. Nitro to close. A flawless round to win it on. And against the odds, against the round score, against every aspect of this game, 100 Thieves just rose to the occasion.
Absolutely insane from them to build back into that win. Acend looked in